Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. So I'm out here in the shop. I got the Avenger 44 here. Okay. I'm actually kind of prepping it up for another run, hopefully for the holiday. I actually took it out the other day and my camera died, but I did get a GPS speed. I know a lot of you guys have been curious as to the speed of this boat. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record it, but I did get two speed readouts. One was 64 miles per hour, and the second run was 65 miles per hour with this 67-17 3-blade. So 65, it's not bad. That's about right, you know. It was the first run with this velocity stack right here that Buddy sent me. So we got that on the boat. Second run with the gizmo pipe. My plan for that day was to change out we were going to get a speed with the gizmo, and then we were going to put the zip kits on and get a speed at the same length from the header. But my plans changed because I had run 4 boats earlier that day and it just didn't have enough battery life to record it. So I'm planning on doing a run so I can record the speed on camera with you guys with this G1 gizmo, and then we'll do the zip kits. And the pro boat pipe, which is baffled. So my last run, we got 64 with the hatch, 65 without the hatch. I've been running this boat with these two air scoop holes cut out, and I actually cut this one out because I got this velocity stack and the hole actually wound up on the inside of the stack. So yeah, we got proper airflow now. Okay, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, I was out here kind of balancing up a couple props, just kind of tinkering. A couple days before Thanksgiving, it's hectic in the house, so I actually got this package right here from BAM Racing. So these are the pipes that BAM sent. It's actually Thanksgiving Day. I figured I'd come out here and make this little segment for you guys so y'all have something to watch today. But shout out to Alan, BAM Racing Products. He knows that I like messing around with my boats, tuning my boats, trying props and different setups, electronic systems. He knew I had this gas boat, so he sent a prop and these pipes that he had. He's had them for a while, and he figured I would get a kick out of testing them on the boat, and he would like to watch them be tested. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm the best person to test these pipes out, you know, because I'm pretty new to the gas boats. But you know, he didn't mind. He sent them over, and we're gonna test them, right? Test them. Y'all let me know how you think of the best method to test these 3 pipes. You know, like, should we do them all in one video, all in one outing, or should we do like separate outings and kind of try to fine tune each pipe during the outing and run all 3 of them in the same video, or do separate videos? Y'all let me know what the best way to test them would be in your eye, right? So I got a couple silencers. It has BAM Racing kind of etched in it, which is pretty awesome. Stainless steel. They have this like metallic color. They must have like heated them up to a certain temp or used electricity to do that, but it's pretty cool. And it has 2 headers. So I just got one on the boat here. I was wanting to see if it would fit my exhaust there, and it does. So we'll go over them in a second. He sent me this, it's called a MW3. That's the number for it. It's an older ABC prop. It's not a new, like, you know, it's an older design, but guys are starting to kind of come back to it in the racing world with these gassers. He said it's a good prop, so we're going to test it. He actually has these available if you're interested, but it reminds me of an H series prop. I think this is an H5 right here, or I don't know, but I've run this on the Avenger 44. It's like it has a 2nd and 3rd gear. I mean, it's a good prop on there. As you can see, the trailing edge of the hub comes off the trailing edge of the blade comes off the hub, like horizontally to each other here, and then on this hub here it looks like the trailing edge is offset, so they differ in that aspect. You guys see what I'm talking about there? But it looks like a good prop, so we'll test it out. When I do the testing for the pipes, I'm thinking run the same prop, same tune for each pipe, right? And then test the pipes, maybe pull like 13 1/4 and use 13 1/4 on all 3 pipes. And then that same test with that same pipe, have 2 different settings to test, like a 12 3/4 and a 13 1/4, right? To the weld or to the center of the expansion chamber. And then repeat those measurements for all 3 with the same prop, same tune. So that's what I'm thinking, right? And then we'll of course have the GPS. So I actually just ordered a tachometer. So I'm going to wait for the tachometer to come in, so we'll be able to check GPS and tach readout with the pipes, each pipe, and the 2 adjustments or 3 adjustments we choose for each one. So yeah, pretty excited about it. So the silencers are pretty much the same. And I just put this pipe on and run it. And damn, boy, I couldn't believe how much of a difference it made with and without the silencer. So that's pretty awesome. We're not going to disturb the 3 neighborhoods near the park, right, with these loud pipes. Silencer. Okay, both of them are pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure. And then it came with 2 of these header pipes. I got one on the boat. I wanted to make sure it would fit this motor because they're actually slightly larger than my Zip Kit's header. So the Indonesian pipe is 0.86 inch, 22 millimeters. The Zip Kit's pipe is 21.7, so it's slightly larger. The inside diameter is also larger at 19 point, let's say 20 on the Zip Kits, and then the Indonesian pipe is 20 and a half, 20.7 to be precise. So a little over a millimeter wider inside diameter. So I was just making sure it fit, and it actually kind of has a smaller flange. So that kind of worries me, you know, which I'm sure it's not going to be an issue, right? But it does fit. It's actually a pretty tight fit because it is a little bit larger. And check out the bend. It's actually welded, right? So it keeps the same size all the way throughout. I thought that was pretty neat. The pipes themselves are about, let's just say 62 millimeters in diameter. 61. This one's 62 and a half, and then this one right here is 62 and a half, a little over. So 61, 62 and a half on those. And then the length actually kind of steps up from 16, it goes to 17, and then it goes to 18 inches. So you basically have the single expansion, the medium, which is a 1-inch expansion, and then you have a 2-inch expansion. Okay, who in the hell wouldn't like getting a set of pipes like this, right? I mean, you know, $300, just say $300 for the pipes. And I mean, even if they're not the freaking like best performing pipe in the world, which we don't know, even if it wasn't the best performing pipe, I mean, just look at how much fun you could have just testing each pipe alone, right? Get the pipe on there and go through the paces, you know, testing out different setbacks and, you know what I'm saying, like different tunes, trying to get the most out of each one. I mean, that's like a box of fun right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if they aren't the the world's best. Who wouldn't have a good time testing that on their gasser? I mean, man, I appreciate you sending it, you know. I think it'll make some really good content for the channel, right? So I'm sitting here looking at them. I'm like, how or what is the best way to store these pipes? I don't know how to store them. What do you guys think? I got this Zip Kits pipe right here wrapped up in a pool noodle. But the more I look at it, I'm sure I can find me a block of wood long enough that I can drill some 20 millimeter holes into and maybe put a leg on each side and have it where my pipes sit in there like this when I'm not using them, you know, just or make me like a damn deer stand. No, what the hell am I talking? I was talking to somebody about deer stands earlier. A gun rack, you know, like you hold a shotgun, you know, make a gun rack style pipe rack. So if y'all have any ideas on how to store these pipes so they don't get messed up, I'm all ears, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the pipes, some fun to be had on the channel here in the near future, right? Some learning. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're nice, man. Check them out. So he just sent them to me to have fun and test, right? So I mean, they're really nice pipes, man. Check them out. You know, this one it matches the boat pretty good. It's got that like reddish burgundy blue purple sheen to it, which will match the paint job. So guys, I don't know where you can get these pipes at right now. They come from Indonesia. Right, and if I find out where you can get this set, because it comes as a set, and I'm sure you can buy them separately, but if I find out or I can get a link for you, or at least a contact, I'll include it in the description in a future video. But as of right now, these are just for testing, you know. Alan, he may sell them, he may not, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're just gonna run them and have some damn fun, right? That's what it's all about. So yeah, I mean, she's pretty much ready, you guys. All I gotta do is fit the pipe, you know. So do guys run like a lanyard right here? Maybe like a cable with a little clip on it and a hole drilled in the end of this pipe, the silencer, so that we don't lose it, because I couldn't get these little clips right here to clip down real good. So if you guys know of a better clip or clamp, I guess I should say, another clamp method, a better clamp than these, y'all hook me up. These right here actually look better than the ones I typically run, which is, oh boy, here it is. This is the one I typically run. And this is the one that I got in the package. This one looks better to me, so that's what I'm going to run from now on. You know, but yeah, I've actually got to do a little bit of trimming. It looks like, or can I heat? I was thinking I could heat this pipe up and give it a little bend in. I know it would be a pain in the ass, but put a pipe on each side, heat it up in one section, consolidate, and just kind of bend it in a little bit, because I just need a quarter inch back here, half an inch, you know, and I don't really want to do this number here. I don't think you can do that, because you may get a little leak right here. Am I right? Because I mean, I don't need much. I really don't, and it will almost just lay there, but I'm actually putting just a little bit of pressure on it right here to get it to do it. So I definitely need to do some work here to get this to fit. Maybe trim out a little bit here and try to get it. I wish I wouldn't have put that there. Yeah, because it's got a longer offset, you know. Well, damn, this one right here actually looks like it's angled in a little bit. I think these are two different angles. So what I'll do is off camera, I'll just test both of them to see if it lays the pipe any different on the boat. But yeah, I got a little bit of work to do before we can run it. So yeah, shout out to the boat gang. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you guys had a good holiday and continue having a good holiday. I appreciate you sending out the pipes. I'm very eager. I'm very eager to test them, you know, but I actually want to test these 2 pipes on camera first. And this one. Jay's been wanting me to test this one, so we're going to test that. And yeah, we're going to get after it. Ready to put this prop on. Oh yeah, he sent me some files. I already took them in the house. Some Nicholson files. Some good, like a nice fine file. So I appreciate that. Very good brand file. So I know those things aren't cheap, so I do appreciate it. Yep. Have a good day. Have a good night. Appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.